game that started it all. The game that I brought to you and was like, hey, let's build a channel. I got this one game in mind, let's play that. And then we skipped it and played other things. But here we are, Wes. Here's I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator.
Yeah, we just got too into the adrenaline-pumping, crazy games that you've probably already seen if you're watching this video.
Yeah, but we're back. We're going to do some weird stuff, too. We enjoy weird games. And this is, I saw that it was actually created by KFC. I'm not sure if that's just the company that made their name also KFC, or literally was KFC. But here we go. You ready to jump right into it?
Awesome, yes. Let's do this.
So we need a name. So if we put our initials together, we become... Maui. Not our initials, the first two letters of our first names. Yeah, this is going great. Oh
already
my
on
God,
fire.
the chickens and the biscuits, I'm already hungry.
Yeah, it's instant.
Alright, I'll do the narrator's voice because this is a dating sim, so there will be a lot of reading.
Yep, and it's only fair.
You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. The chicken alarm gets me every time. Or you could wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Oh God, Wes, pick something, cause the chicken.
Throw the clock out the window.
Goodbye, clock. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Let's try that again. So yeah, that's the first game over. It's the first thing I did when I tried this game out to see if we wanted to record it. Wes did the same damn thing. Let's get this started.
Of course. I only thought it was fitting to just
the chicken.
go right through it. I mean, you can't start a game without an immediate game over.
Alright, so we already know we're sleeping softly. The world is peaceful. Then there's this annoying-ass chicken clock that just starts balking at me.
I mean, it's really, just smart to have it. Because you can't ignore that.
Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will it be? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Alright, Wes. Should we take it seriously or allow ourselves to daydream a bit thinking about the future?
I think allowing ourselves to daydream a bit thinking about the future.
Alright, sounds good.
I can't get a game over twice in a row, right?
Oh yeah, we can only hope. It's here! Finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry.
Yep. The eating noise is wonderful.
Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Let me do this. The music is loud. There we go. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put in any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets. I get the reference now, like KFC buckets, as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh.
There's got to be an ad in every sentence.
Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. UOCSAFL? How would that work? What would the initials of the school be? Ah, well.
I don't know.
Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, your BFF, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take this voice. You ready for it?
Yep, let's do it.
Good morning, Maui. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our our lives? Actually, because I'm sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. A ridiculously high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box? It's been
been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Why were you
I
playing
would
in a...
like to underscore that quicksand box really quick.
Yeah, what?
Is it an actual quicksand box, or is it just the sandbox at the local playground?
I don't know. It's a good question. She just stuck in the sand, the kids piled dirt all over her or something? Or did it...
Because she did not look like the person to save anybody from quicksand.
Ooh, that's our best friend, Miriam. Don't talk to her that way, Wes.
My apologies. I'm just trying to get into the attitude because I know the next color or character coming up.
Ah, okay.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, famous
3-day only semesters.
I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching...
3-day only semesters.
It's either amazing or probably the worst thing that's anyone's ever thought of ever.
Yeah, how would that go? Oh my god. I can't even understand.
No.
A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. At least it wasn't a pillow. All right, Wes, what do you want to do here? You want to...
Well, I like to give the cold shoulder, so we're going to go with change the subject.
Ooh. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic, I should be able to say that word, it's literally in our title for our channel, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Any new deets? I can't handle this. My eye twitched. I hate that word.
Yep.
Any new deets?
Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers.
The power to move you. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg? An egg, like a chicken. Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Ah. You want to try that at the same time real quick when I say 3?
What?
Just
I was laughing too much right there.
you want to try to sigh about this dreamy Harland at the same time on a 3?
Sure.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
Custom engraved measuring spoons.
That's pretty crazy. I've never seen custom engraved measuring spoons in my life. I'm sure they exist though.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hell,
She looks like she works at McDonald's.
you ever see Devil as a part-timer?
No.
It's an anime. They got a knockoff McDonald's. It's called McRonald's. But she looks like she would be a character from that. You should check it out. It's actually kind of interesting. The devil is a part-timer. It's like the devil. He goes like from one world into like gets stuck in a human body, and he has to be an assistant manager at a McRonald's. It's really good, actually.
It's probably fairly accurate too.
Hello, Ashley. You want to do this one?
I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
Oh
I
my!
forgot.
Right to the Colonel Sanders voice.
I don't even know how to stop. It's already begun.
You leave Maui shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins.
You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add an extra letter to make herself feel better than everyone else. Ashley. Ashley. I can't stand it either. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. What does that mean? We're not
Because chickens.
Oh,
right?
Maybe? Wait,
Maybe I'm drawing at straws here, but
Wes, do chickens have shins?
I don't know. Do they?
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while staring at his... while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes though. Look at that look! Holy cow!
I know, right?
That's a dark and ominous look. Like she's about to like pull out a frying pan or like a fryer and
deep fryer.
Yeah, I'd burn you to death. Oh yes, you rang. Just JoJo character. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been here just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially way more devious. Oh my god, that man is like a... What is going... What? Is that an apron?
I would assume.
I like his belt and his... It's the greaser in an apron and a culinary suit with JoJo Bizarre Adventure vibes.
Maybe he's one of the Walmart, like, workers.
Oh my god.
Like the ones at the little deli area.
What? They don't wear half-vested aprons.
No, but if they did.
I can't... You have perfect Adonis-looking Walmart workers in your deli section?
I was more thinking the hair. I couldn't think of where that hair would go, but doesn't Walmart have the little, like, star thing?
What? Oh, you're talking about their logo? You're just pulling out of your ass.
I am a little bit, yeah.
I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? Oh, this is you.
Yeah. I know, right? You'd think they'd hand us our diplomas now.
That's you, buddy.
Oh, it's you. It's Van, yo.
Oh, my bad. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I kind of went like I was like going into like... I don't know where my accent went with that one. With the first...
I don't know. I mean, Miriam is kind of making an impression of it.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know about that accent. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you losers later. As you... Oh, God. As you approach the door, Jesus! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next... Stop the noise! Oh. Did that just happen?
I think so.
Okay, are you doing this voice or am I doing this voice?
I think you got this one.
Okay, I don't...
Oopsies! I think it's broken!
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
And that's why I wanted you to do this one. Because you can pull a voice out like that.
That should do the trick.
I love you!
Oh my god, he was quick on that. Like, calm down. We'll just open the door. I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading his own name upside... What is happening?
I don't know, but he's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, like he's got a stain, he went and farted, and he's got a juice box, and his chef hat is moldy. It's folded over and has a cut in it, clearly. And I think he's holding a trash bag.
I'm pretty sure he's holding a trash bag.
Hi.
Probably with all of his belongings.
Oh my god, this is awful. Hi, Pop. I'm Maui. So... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you, like some huge jerk-off who didn't say thank you enough to me because he's a weirdo.
Exactly.
Is it just me or is he kind of cute?
Ooh, Miriam. You've got some weird taste, girl. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. It's a corgi. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable! His name is Sprinkles. Wes,
Yes.
This is you for sure.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup? And why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS All? Well,
Like it. There it is. Your question answered.
United Culinary School. What was the
Of
A for?
academic learning.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
My God. Gotta put some oomph in that woof. Woof.
Don't worry, I'll get there.
Oh God. What a cute dog. What? What a cute dog. What a cute dog is our professor. What a cute dog. Yes, damn it. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush. And around you as a why are there cherry blossoms? And why are they filling the air inside of the classroom?
I think that's unsanitary.
I'm chilly! Someone close the window!
That's a good job, Pop.
I sound like the clown from Metalocalypse. And then he walks in. There he is, Wes. The Adonis
There
of
he is
Adonises. The mightiest. Do you think he smells like fried chicken?
Yeah, I can't imagine it any other way.
I like the cherry blossoms just flowing by. Look, everybody's awestruck.
Yeah, even the dog.
You're immediately swept
Poor
up.
Sprinkles.
Oh, poor Spring. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can even finish his sentence. Are you gonna do the Colonel or am I doing Colonel?
Do you want to do the Colonel in the beginning? And then I can take over later?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. How should I do the Colonel?
You got this.
Ooh, this is a lot of pressure. Thanks. Please, call me a Colonel.
I like it.
Just gonna make him Mario. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Colonel Sanders. Because that's what I believe he would have a southern drawl. So a hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweetie Sweats or Sweaty Sweats a lot.
Sweetie sweats a lot. I like it either
I
way.
like it.
Oh no, and we forgot to put deodorant on. Maybe we should open the window back up before the faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Oh.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all the really weird insults? You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched.
Fantastic.
Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. What? I thought he was handing me a handkerchief, not blowing me a kiss. This is
Maybe he's doing both.
You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. Oh man, I remember when you have a crush on a girl, you'd be so sweaty.
Yeah.
This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Oh boy, Wes, you're picking the options for our characters, so what's it gonna be? You're gonna refuse to take the handkerchief.
I think refuse. We'll keep our dignity.
Keep our dignity, and then playing hard to get, because we're clearly enamored by him, but playing hard to get, I like it. You feel horrified that your first interaction with Colonel Sanders is centered around the fact that you're a sweaty mess. No thanks. This is actually on purpose. It's an old family secret to keeping our skin soft and healthy. I heard that before. I don't remember what actor it was, but I know somebody who like doesn't like take showers regularly, and they say it helps their skin. I just think it makes them stink, but whatever. I mean, it might help people. I mean, I don't think it's actually supposed to be good for a person to bathe every day. I mean, I definitely do, but I don't think it's actually supposed to. I don't know. I have to look at it. Look up again.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You wave his hand away and quickly wipe your face with your apron instead. Okay, so everyone's just wearing an apron.
Yeah.
Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
Yeah!
The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
Oh, I love really adorable tiny food, but it only makes me want more food.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Here, Wes, this one's yours.
Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Just with his hands.
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher.
Oh my god. He turned him into a sloth.
I'm trying.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable.
Oh my god.
Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
Oh dear, this looks like dramatic. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, this is all me. Bzzzt, whir. I like the apron. I like his funky face. I think it's a fryer, but I don't know.
It's something.
You're the only one out of us who has any.
Where you stick the food.
It looks like you stick it in his floppy disk hole.
Yep.
The class burst into. Oh my god! Look at that. Oh dear.
That dispenses something. Maybe gravy.
Oh god.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
Oh god, even... You never had a dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind of treat are you gonna give him?
You know, as a KFC game, the answer is always chicken.
Yeah, but I want to see if you can make him run after the rubber ball.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to go with the rubber ball.
Oh,
but
good.
the right answer is chicken.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide and he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that was endeared you to him or not. He might be just mad that we embarrassed him.
Maybe. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
I like your little French little nasal accent at the end there.
That just happened.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Maui, there's still a seat here.
It seems that there's no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh boy, Wes, now we gotta pick between sitting next to the hunk that is Colonel Sanders, or sitting by our true best friend.
Well, the thing is we're already playing hard to get.
Yeah, how hard do we want to play it?
The hardest.
No, the hardest, so they'll never know we like them. I like it.
Yes.
You move to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad to have you near to support me through this class. Of course.
You're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
Well, thanks, Miriam. Thanks for rubbing it in our face. I sat next to you as our best friend, and you kept rubbing it in our face about Colonel Sanders. Thanks, Miriam. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy.
You know, we laugh at the 3 days is like a lifetime, but I mean for Pop over there.
Oof. I don't know what you mean. Are you saying he has some kind of disease or that he's just so young?
Either way,
Oh my
you
God.
can pick.
I like the darker route, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of like a choose your own insult.
As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast, time for a pop quiz.
Oh no.
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school.
Oh boy.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1.
Oh no.